friends, and welcome to Sustainable Prepping, your home for fear-free emergency preparedness and a sustainable life. My name is Becky, and today I am showing you what I got from my first ever Azure Standard pickup. If you're new here, I want to say a great big welcome. I'm so glad you found this slice of the internet. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm so glad you're joining us again. So today is my first ever Azure Standard pickup. I actually picked it up yesterday and didn't get a chance to film everything. So now I'm finally taking you in and showing you what I got. I did a fairly small haul since this was my first time. My pickup location is an hour away. For those of you who don't know anything about Azure Standard, they are a really large family-owned business that has both a farming aspect and kind of working with other local farmers around the United States. And they basically do awesome bulk orders. You can get all kinds of things from Azure Standard, from meat and dairy to grains and specialty products, as you'll see here. I'm really excited. You are able to buy in bulk and save, but they deliver via a big 18-wheeler, and so you have to be on a drop location. For the last 4 years, there have been no drop locations within 2.5 hours of where I live, but someone organized a drop location. This was only the second drop they've made to this location, and it was my first time picking up an Azure Standard haul. So let me show you what I got. Okay, this is the haul as it is. This is sort of the big overview of the haul, and I'll start back here with the larger bulk purchases. This is 25 pounds of garbanzo beans, and it doesn't look like 25 pounds because the bag is so big, but it's pretty heavy. So I've got 25 pounds of garbanzo beans or chickpeas, and we like curry. So this is going to go into our long-term food storage in order to be able to make curries, even if there's a disaster on the horizon. Then we have 25 pounds of organic rolled oats. We do like oatmeal, and I also like making like energy bites and oatmeal breakfast cookies and things. Also, oatmeal is naturally gluten-free, and if I was ever in a pinch, I could grind this oatmeal for my gluten-free son and make him bread out of the oat flour. So we've got oatmeal, and both of these are going into my long-term food storage. All right, back here I have some buckets. Now these are only 2-gallon buckets, and they have the Gamma Seal lids to go with the 2-gallon buckets. I got 3 buckets and 3 lids. These buckets and lids are really going to be used for my currently in use kitchen stuff. So rice, beans, things like that that I want to use and use from bulk in my actual kitchen. That's what those buckets are going to be for. All right, I have here a big order of 12 boxes of Annie's gluten-free mac and cheese. Let me see if I can sharpen that. There you go. Gluten-free mac and cheese. I have a son who has celiac disease, and we cannot find this stuff, and if we find it, it's like $3 a box. So I got a box of 12, and I think it was less than 40 bucks, which is cheaper than buying it at our grocery store or on Amazon, in fact. Over here we have spices. Now I saw from Acre Homestead that she buys her spices in bulk, and I thought that's a wonderful idea. And so I've got ground cardamom, which is something that is actually kind of hard for us to get. I don't find this at the grocery store, and I love cooking with cardamom for making curries, but even like spiced apples and things like that in winter. We also got some more curry powder because I'm almost out. And I got smaller packages of these just to see how I liked the spice. But then I also got a whole pound of garlic powder. We love garlic powder. We use it all the time. Even if I use actual garlic, I'll occasionally use garlic powder because the flavor is a little bit different. And so we got some more of that. Moving over here, this is what the things I am most excited about, and that is they had, I got 2 cases of glass canning jars, but I looked at these and I thought, oh no, I was expecting pints, and they're like this, right? And I had a little moment of panic. However, never fear, these actually fit with a canning ring. So I went and I got some regular mouth lids and rings just to double check. And I'm doing this all one-handed, so excuse me if it's not pretty, but they fit. Regular mouth lids fit. So even though these don't look like canning jars, they're not ball, I think they'll be okay. Does anyone know, like, does anybody use these kinds of jars? Is there any reason to believe these are not safe for canning? I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback. So anyways, I have 2 dozen of these. They were in stock, so I got 2 dozen of them. Okay, moving down here, I have some more beans. This is cannellini beans. I ordered 20 pounds, but they gave me 4 5-pound bags. We love cannellini beans. We use cannellini beans in beans and greens, so for us, we wanted to have a bunch. I suspect I'll need to order more in order to fill up my 5-gallon bucket that's set aside for them. We definitely go through quite a bit, and so I have some that are in smaller packaging, but I want to do a 5-gallon emergency bucket of cannellini beans and garbanzo beans and black beans. Those are our 3 favorite beans, but black beans are a little bit easier to get. Our final thing was throat coat. I originally was going to get 3 boxes of throat coat and 3 boxes of Breathe Easy, but they were out of Breathe Easy, so I just decided to do 6 boxes of throat coat. My husband, as some of you guys know, has had a lung infection, so he's been coughing a lot, and so getting throat coat was important, so we have a bunch of it. Okay, y'all, so this is my first ever Azure Standard haul. Y'all comment down below and let me know if you use Azure Standard. Have you ever used them? Have you ever gone to a pickup? It's sort of an interesting thing to go and drive to a drop location and pick up your groceries, but now that we're doing grocery pickups from regular grocery stores, this seems a lot more doable and natural and not so strange. I'm excited to get these things unpackaged. I'm excited to use some of this stuff, so I'll let you know how it all goes. Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to this channel, and to share it with a friend. And until next week, happy prepping.